I'm going Kanye crazy. I'm going Kanye crazy. I was so saying them big cat. Hey, we back in this thing. K too good at sleep with a cutter up a turn. You know the big dog. He want a ton. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we hit the top. We hit the top. We hit the top. So Lil Durk receives a new trial date in his Moida for hire case. If you don't know, Durk been locked up since well, like end of November, early December. I believe it was probably early December. He got locked up for a murder for hire case. They were implicating him in a plot for murder for hire to take the life of Quando Rondo, which basically took the life of his cousin Lil Pab, R.I.P. Lil Pab, over, the passing of King Von. I'm not here to recount all of that. I have videos on that. You can go through the channel, check this shit out, as well as there's other people you could go check out as well. Shit, Trap Lord Ross got like a 4-hour documentary about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Various documentaries about all that shit. You can go over there and watch it. I'm a little parched. Scares me, you know what I'm saying? Water. Good old water. Quench nigga thirst. Anyways, we back here talking about this shit. So anyways, apparently he's getting a new trial date. I think the old trial date was like in January or something like that. So he's getting a new trial date. We're gonna see what's happening with this. So Lil Durk will be held to trial much later in the year than expected. Oh, sorry about it. So Lil Durk's trial date in his ongoing murder for hire case has been pushed back drastically after initially setting the date for January 7th, which literally was next week, like what, Tuesday, I believe? Yeah. Honestly, yeah, because, bro, let's keep it about like the courts, like lawyers, all these niggas, they go on vacation to Christmas time and all this shit. So, of course, like niggas ain't really running this shit properly. But, anyways, the court case has since issued a positive response to Durk and co-defendant K.A.Vuitton Grant's request for more time to prepare for their proceedings. The new trial date has been moved to October 14th, with the next motion hearing date coming on August 11th. The case is so unusual and so complex due to the nature of the prosecution and the numbers of the defendants that it is unreasonable to expect preparation for pretrial proceedings or for the trial itself within the time limits established by the Speedy Trial Act. The ruling reads, as caught by XX. Oh, so did they want a fast trial? So Durk is being accused of allegedly organizing a murder for hire plot against Quando Rondo back in 2022. He's being charged with conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit moida for hire, resulting in death. He's already pled not guilty to the crime and vehemently denied the allegation. Durk's attorney, Drew Fiddling, or Findling, whatever the fuck, has denied the claims, saying in the statement, the claims in the incident against Mr. Banks are false and lacking in the most basic due diligence. The real truth is that Durk Banks is a Grammy Award-winning artist and dedicated father and a loving husband. Like, hey, listen, this all nice and dandy. Listen, I remember Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? Tell me what your life like. Nigga, tell me what your life like. You know, I remember that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nigga say, hey, how that shit go again? You catch a body, my nigga gon' catch a body. Ain't catch a homie, my nigga gon' catch a homie. Like, I remember that nigga. Now, again, as much as we make the case, and I know I'm goofing and acting a fool and singing some songs, hey, it's 4 a.m. Leave me alone. Probably off the liquor. But anyways, I know I'm saying some dumbass shit. But as much as, yes, he is rich, he is in a far better position than what he once was. He doesn't have to do the sliding and the drilling and the unaliving and all this other shit, right? We do have to acknowledge, like, regardless of how much money you got and how much of a better position you is, people a lot of the time move off raw emotion, and the fact that your friend died and you really cared for this person and they had passed away, let's not act like a person can't sit here and be like, oh, you know, you took my brother to me, I'm in this position, but they won't crash out and try to get revenge and vengeance in any way they see fit. I'm not going to sit here and act like that's just impossible. Motherfuckers would never ever do that in life. So I keep yawning. I told y'all niggas this at 3 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning. But anyways, with that being said, as much as, yes, we critique him, and I'm not condoning this, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's egregious that no nigga would ever do something like that. We have seen rich niggas crash out a lot of times. We have seen it happen. So anyways, Earlier this week, Durk's father, Dante Big Durk Banks, broke his silence on his son's arrest. He argued that the timing was suspicious considering Durk's recommitted his life to charitable causes and bettering the community. It's mighty strange that once he started doing good out there, once he stayed away from all the gang banging and dissing the dead and doing things uh in the street. Listen, Big Durk, I understand that's your son. You rock with your son. He might not be dissing niggas by name, but certain shit he be saying in songs. Yes, we could put it to a couple niggas that come on now. But anyways, when he turned his life around, practicing religion, doing things for the community, bringing about peace in Chicago and throughout various cities, all of a sudden now he's being indicted, he said. Listen, again, timing is everything, and it does look away. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, it doesn't look away. But, Durk, you doing all this charitable stuff, which is nice for the community, but you being heavily into religion as well. Like, as not to say that's a bad thing, but yeah, you could use that as, oh, maybe you did some of this shit. You were trying to change your image, look a different way, so then motherfuckers wouldn't associate you with this type of shit. And you're doing all this to change your narrative and change your image because you about to get back, you tired of all this shit, yada, yada, yada. It could look like that. I'm not going to sit here and act like it doesn't look like that. But yeah, bro, it's just, it is a thing. We'll see what happens. What is it, October 14th or whatever they said? Yeah, October 14th, right? I said something about that. Yeah, so we'll see what the fuck goes on with it. Hey, I wish Durk well. We'll see what happens in that as well. We'll see. Honestly. Like, hey, man. It is what it is. I thought the year of the Rico was over, but hey, apparently it's still going on. But yeah, we'll see exactly what happens with Durk. Again, I don't wish you jail on nobody. But I'm not going to sit here and act like, again, it is what it is. Also, with that being said, okay, let's just say Durk didn't tell them to go do what they did. Them niggas is still linked to you. Regardless, they link to you. And this is the thing. A lot of the time you bring on your homeboys or whatever have you in. That's fine. That's cool. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You came up with them. Y'all share clothes or whatever. Now you bring your partners with you to celebrate and to share some of your riches. Perfectly fine. They start rapping or whatever. That's cool. But with that being said, right? You do also got to understand that, like, bro, if these niggas do some fuck shit, it can also implicate you. You gotta have a talk with some of these niggas. Not to not defend yourself and stand on business. Not none of that. But, like, yo, y'all can't be on no fuck shit out here. Like, bro, like, this is my career. I take this shit seriously. And yada, 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 whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? Or else, like, shit like this happens that, let's just say he's not implicated in it. But it does kind of look bad for you, Durk. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, yeah, now you kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, and motherfuckers just gonna put you with this shit regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. We'll see exactly what happens with this case. But besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ there while they're doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Here, like, subscribe. You trying to live the moto here. I mean, I'm gone. Shalams and peace out, gang. Aye.